And then if you look at this, this is very clear. This is what I've been trying to say, and now we have the data to back it up. Every single thing that I've shown you over anyone who's watching new probably doesn't know. But I think something is coming our way. And I think more stuff is coming our way. Nothing in this show should be considered legal, medical, or financial advice. The views of the callers can differ considerably and do not necessarily reflect my opinion, Dex's opinion, or anyone else who works with the show. You should always do your own research and consult with professionals. The internet is full of fake news, so please take everything with a grain of salt. If you want to support the show in a different way, you can go to marfooglenews.com/VPN. And then, speaking of everything else that I've talked about, and everybody is seeing more and more of these, the actual Foogle fam are seeing these. We're getting tons of videos. If you watch our Unidentified Fridays, we are getting videos almost every Friday of a meteor coming in. A meteor is very easy to spot. You know, this thing doesn't look like a UFO. It has a trail just like, you know, something you would see up there now. But it's a lot different. It's a flaming ball in the mid of day. Some of these have been flashing. The one over Chicago, I believe, it lit up the sky like daylight. Now, you could say, oh, they've had these, you know, once a year or this. We've had it way more. We're talking about people with Ring cameras are catching these things every day. So what is going on? Are we going through some sort of thing? Of course, some say that we are flying through an asteroid belt. What do you think? I would love to hear what you say about this in the chat. Thank you, JR, for the support. It says, at Marf, FYI news vid out today from Victoria. Tesla, big battery there too. P.S. Watch the movie 2012. So you're saying in Victoria, Australia, that Tesla has a big battery there too. That would be freaky. Australia, of course, being our ally. And then Lisa Marie, thank you so much for subscribing. If you are new to the channel, again, thank you so much. Wildflower, again, thank you for subscribing. As always, if you subscribe during the show, you will get a shout out. And then Uper Viking says, Marf, I need to know who put the bomb in the bomb shooby dooby dooby bomb. Who put the ram in the Rama Llama ding dong? I hope I read that right. I believe I failed on the first boom, shooby, dooby, doom, boom. Just trying to be professional about this. I think I messed it up. All right, and then, of course, we had a meteor explode over Vermont with the force of 440 pounds of TNT. A meteor struck through the night sky over Vermont on Sunday, March 7th, creating a spectacular light show and causing earth-shaking booms as it burned through the atmosphere. The meteor's explosive passage through the atmosphere released the equivalent of 440 pounds of TNT. So I guess it was pounds, not tons. And then it says the equivalent of that 440 pounds, suggesting that the meteor was likely 10 pounds and 6 inches in diameter. So it was tiny. It was about the size of a basketball, and it did that kind of damage. Imagine Apophis, which is the size of a skyscraper, bigger than the Empire State Building. Imagine the kind of power that would have. Of course, Apophis, they said, oh yeah, it's probably going to hit in April 29th, 2029. And then they were like, oh yeah, we've been following it a little bit more. And oh, don't worry about that. We're not. But we're also going to start Space Force. We're going to do multiple missions on how to deflect an asteroid. We're also going to put a grid around the entire world, as far as satellites go with hyper-fast object sensors. We're going to do, OSIRIS-REx and Bennu. Oh, and we're also going to terraform Mars because we need to get off planet. But none of it's related to Apophis or anything. The space rock smacked into the atmosphere at about 42,000 miles. So that is incredibly fast. That's like Mach 30. I don't even know. I think 2,000 miles is Mach. So that's like 20 Mach or something. Mach 20. According to NASA, it appeared over the northern part of the states as a bright fireball at 5:38 p.m. Did you see it? Do you have video of it? Send us pictures or video at marfooglenews.com. Again, you can go over to play my video. You can also get the information there to how to submit a video or even audio or even pictures.
Hey, Adam, I have a chart. If you could pull up real quick. I grabbed this. It's in the screener, but it goes to the point you were making about the number of these fireballs or meteors or asteroids, whatever you want to call, that are actually coming into.
So we're going to show you proof. Okay. We're going to show you proof here.
So this is a reporting agency, and people report when they see where they see it, how many people have reported it, and they've tracked it year over year over year.
Okay, watch this. You're going to trip out here. So we always back up what we say. We're going to connect this on marfooglenews.com. You can access yourself and look at the stats. Maybe people will start believing us. I even had a couple haters that have hated me. They've been one of the multiple thumbs down people email me this week and basically say, I found out from a family member, you're right, so I'm going to stop hating. I thought that was pretty cool. By the way, no hard feelings, and I appreciate you, and you're forgiven. Okay, so Dex, can you explain what's going on here with this graph?
Yeah, so what we're seeing here is the number of events per year. So on the far left is 2006, and on the far right is the current year, but 2020 is where I would look because 2021 hasn't finished, obviously. So the colors, green would be the number of events with less than 10 reports. Orange will be the number of events with less than 25 reports. So the green is fewer people reported it, and the orange is a lot more people reported it. And of course, purple is a lot of people reported it, and then red is a significant number of people saw it, right?
So
but
every category,
these stacks, every category's gone up year over year.
Every single category. So there was 35 events with over 100 reports in 2020. So that's just in that category. There was 33 events with less than 50. So that's 50 people reporting they saw something. So they put it in that category. There was 235 incidences where there were anywhere from 1 to 10 people reporting it. And then if you look at this is very clear. This is what I've been trying to say, and now we have the data to back it up. Every single thing that I've shown you over anyone who's watching new probably doesn't know, but I think something is coming our way, and I think more stuff is coming our way. And I know this, I'm sorry, I think this because of what we've heard. And we have heard from people that I absolutely trust. So tell me where will we, this is 2012. And what's really weird is look at this. It's like almost nothing before 2012. Before 2011, and then boom, 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 boom.
Even if you just sort of throw off the first handful of years, even the first half of the years, you throw it away and say, okay, maybe this reporting agency or this reporting service, it took time for people to know about it and start making their reports and submitting reports. Okay, fine. But it doesn't take away from the fact that the number of reports are going up. And it's not just that 200 people had 200 reports. It's 200 people saw the same thing, right? Each report was reported similarly by X number of people. So these stats are pretty impressive and pretty obvious that things are getting, we're seeing more and more activity in the sky, and the population is seeing it.
Absolutely. And then again, it's kind of hard to argue with this in every single category going up. This one 45, 55, 56, 63, going up 2019 66, and then in 2020 83. This one 24, 28, 33, 48, 33, and then you've got 31, 29, 22, 30, 35. Those are all events with over 100 people witnessing and reporting them. So what do you think? I'm going to go over to the chat. Thank you, Mr. Cornholio. Thank you for the support tonight. And Lisa K23, what could go wrong? Miss Me V2. We've got Renegade Petey. Hey, it's nice to see you again. Thank you for being here almost every night. The truth is out there. Thank you again for being here. And thank you for being so loyal, guys. I really do appreciate it. I know Dex does. We've got Ears Up, Scooby-Doo Do-Right. Of course, Global Impact is in the house. Thank you so much for showing up. The Mafia, Global Impact says. And then Bear Claws, Respiratory Jane, all sorts of really awesome people here. Over on YouTube, we have tons of awesome people. Angela Olsen. We've got High Strangeness. Dun Her. We've got James Shaw. Yes, they are. Mrs. Marf, my wife, is in the chat. We've got Maria Medlock, Melanism. We have about 5,000 people total watching right now live. Thank you so much for all coming in and hanging out and chatting. And then Marcy, hey, how are you? All Light, Kim O'Donnell, Craig Wolf. We've got Van Life Adventures. Hey, nice to see you guys. And then, of course, Brooke G, thank you. Paul. And Geographically Free, what is going on? Thank you all for showing up tonight. Team Ramrod. Okay, that's a lot. Yes, exactly. So we'll see. It's all gonna change here in the future. I think that they're all of a sudden gonna bust out something and going, oh, by the way, this. But don't worry, we have a solution for it. That's most likely what's gonna happen. They're going to have a problem, but they're not going to tell us until they have a solution. Kenneth H, hey, one of my 5th or 8th subscriber or something like that. Basketball sized meteorites make me wonder if Michael Jordan is up there shooting a new Space Jam movie. That was bad. Maybe it was Pepe Le Pew, I guess that's his new name, throwing it down because he's pissed off he's not going to be in it. I know, bad joke, says Kenneth H. That's awesome, though. If you guys want to protect yourself against EMP, I would highly recommend going with the same route that agencies are going with right as we speak. Of course, EMP Shield has been Keystone military tested. It will ground the signal before frying your devices. And by devices, I mean all sorts of devices. Talking about they make a device for your car. They make a device for your generator, for your home, for your RV, for your boat. There's all different devices. You can go to marfooglenews.com/EMP and, of course, protect yourself against all 3 phases of an EMP, including their car model, which is their most popular and can be put in and installed in about 5 minutes. So then you are not stuck if the lights go out. Again, that's marfooglenews.com/EMP. Thank you guys for supporting us. Small commission goes to us, and you guys get a huge discount. So it works for everybody.
Feed the haters to the alligators. Your way or the highway, see you later. B.O.D. is the homie and Mr. Vader. If it wasn't for you, I would never made it. Whole city's covered by the cremated. Now they listen to what we were saying. Doesn't matter if the manufacturer or created. Put now, put later, responsibility and underrated. They just won't say it. Seal the cities like the bricks they be laying. Twitter deaths is now displaying. School shut down and they just ain't playing. People panicking, freezing like a mannequin. Miss we be smashing them. Bibliography is bagging them. Frugal family is a force like Anakin. First Amendment, we be packing them. Family values, we ain't lacking them. Gold and silver, better be stashing them. No point to robo platinum.